know why I feel this way. Every day I wanna run away. I think I'll go back to that place I stay. Play on the server the TimeShot way.
Hello people, it's Poet, and we're back on TimeShot. My base is overrun with chickens. Again! There's always... I think this is like the third attempt to put chickens all over my base. Don't worry, the extendo of deathing will prevail. Actually, the extendo of deathing is currently... it's very, very weak, I will say. It needs to be either repaired if it can be repaired, or I'll just keep using it until it breaks. I'm not too concerned about it breaking, but obviously eventually I'll need to get a better weapon. I don't know where to find one. I don't know how to get one. I'll just have to figure out some way to get a weapon. Now I have heard rumor. This is spanning a long time, basically since the server started. I've heard this rumor that there is some kind of a legendary sword that you can get on the server. Left here by the ones who left the server to us, but I don't know anything about it. So, I don't know. But that kind of weapon would surely be better than this axe. I would think. At least until the 1.9 update comes out. Right? Right? So anyway, I got this little prank here, apparently. Before I kill all these chickens, maybe I should read the signs, because it might say, like, beware, if you kill any of the chickens, then I'm gonna destroy you. So you guys remember there was this giant chicken thing up there. It was by April and Huck. It was a chubby chicken, I think. There was a song about it. And then there was the other prank. Was way up in the air. By, I believe, Audio, Jake, and Huck. Then there was another attempt, in which case I think I killed Huck. Or maybe that was the same attempt. In which case I killed Huck. And now it was Huck again who hinted to me that I should go to my base. So I have a feeling that Huck has a thing for chickens. I'm just going to put that out there. But I don't know if this is even his or not. But where do I start reading? What? More? What? Where do I buy? What? Tree? Oh my god. I can... Oh no. No. Just no. Is there another box like that anywhere else? What? Oops. Wow, this axe, I'm telling you. It totally just broke that, like, instantaneously. There's chickens. I can hear them everywhere. This is a problem, though. And what I'm going to do... Hashtag blame Huck. Go by... Okay, wait. He. I giggled like it. Huck did this. Chubby babies. Go by at Tuck Hocko's best food shop ever. Water. More. I know you burn my barn. Enjoy your new chick farm. And Huck said, let there be chickies. Chickas. Neither was April. Hashtag party crashers. I tried to stop him with Simba. Hashtag Huck is a nice guy. This is labeled tree for some reason. Yes, those are clearly trees. Mara was totally not here. Wait a minute. One more sign. We gonna celebrate Oh, hey, oh, yeah. What? I don't... This is annoying. But I'm going to end this pretty quickly, I think. I got a lot to talk about today. Not any subject specifically, but I wanted to just update you guys on what's been going on. Because over the last week or so, videos have been a little bit lacking. I just wanted to go over the reason why. It's nothing serious, obviously. I'm still here. Let me grab some of those. This will get rid of those chickens pretty quick, I think, hey? I said hey, not a. I know it's Canadianism, but come on. Let's see. Over the last week, Wyn, the one you all know as WyntrFrost, co-admin of the server, she was over here in Canada with me for the whole week. So, I mean, it was amazing. I really loved having her here. And we had a great time while she was here, you know? We didn't do, too much beyond some of the basic touristy stuff. There wasn't a whole lot you could do in the city at this time. Because, the summer's already basically over. So the fair wasn't in town or anything like that. But we ordered a lot of takeout foods and things like that and spent a lot of time at home. We watched movies and things like that and just hung out and enjoyed each other's company once again, finally, right? Because long distance relationships kind of stink because you can't see that person all the time. So it was nice to be able to basically just wake up in the morning and see her there, have someone there with me. So she was here for a whole week, and it seems like a long time, a week, but really it's not. Oh my goodness. There we go. My goodness. I don't want any of these. Oops. I wanted that chicken. There we go. I think I've killed most of the chicken. Every time I come around, I see more chickens in like the same places that I just killed chickens. But slowly I'm getting them all. So anyway, she was here for a week. And obviously, as I had said before when I was over at her house for a month, I was out of town, out of the country for a whole month. Oh my God. Good Lord. When I was out of town for a whole month, what I ended up doing was spending more time with her than I would record. And I admit I did the exact same thing for this week while she was here, and didn't really bring it to light. Like, I didn't go out of my way to tell people, hey, oh, by the way, Wyn is here and videos will be kind of infrequent. I might have said a few comments about Wyn being here, but I didn't really make a big deal about it changing the schedule or anything. I didn't want it to be a big deal, and it isn't. I hear of a lot of YouTubers who are extremely huge now, who have millions of subscribers, and they've literally never missed a day of uploading. And in my history, I know for a fact I've missed several days of uploading, and I don't let that get to me. I think that there's a big aspect of pressure. Recently, I heard of... Actually, I'll keep the names anonymous. But this is someone from Mindcrack. And I heard that he was experiencing, or often experiences, not just a one-time thing, but feels great pressure to get content out at a specific time every day. Every day you have to get this one video out. If you don't, then people complain, people rant, people pressure you into doing it, and that it's a stressful experience for them. And my reply is always just that, I don't let that get to me, and I never have. I'm not about schedules so much as I like putting out content when I enjoy putting out that content. And I guess that kind of is different between me and a lot of YouTubers out there, is that a lot of YouTubers out there, they treat this as a very regimented, schedule-based system. And maybe that works for them. But for me, I've always been about, this is about fun. This is about me enjoying doing this content and creating content for you. If I ever feel like, I have to get X amount of videos out per week, or I need to get this video out at this time on this day, or people will be disappointed in me, that takes away from the fun of it big time. So I'm not like that. So luckily I'm not like that. So when it came to Wyn being here and spending the week, it's not like I was going to make a big deal of it, saying like, oh, well, you will miss this video on this day, because at the end of the day, I'm thinking to myself, like, who cares, right? You guys will see the videos. They won't stop. I'm not going anywhere. I haven't died. Videos will continue, So just hold your horses. Right? Right. Let's see. Feathers. Where do I put feathers? Right here, I guess? Yeah. There we go. Now let's go take care of these chickens. Shall we? Like, I don't know if they explode out of here periodically. Oops. See, this axe is just too powerful for me. And yet I'm talking about getting a weapon even more powerful than this. Ah, there's another chicken. These 3 or so that I see up here may be the last. Oh, here's another one. Like, I don't know if they're coming through the cracks. I can see chickens in there, ready to explode. I don't know if they're squeezing through the cracks and that's how all these got out, or if they just ran around spamming eggs everywhere. Like, I don't know which of the two it was. I imagine that these were just spammed everywhere. There we go. I think now I can say with pretty good confidence that I got all of the chickens that were in the wild. I think. I probably missed 2 or 3, but it should be okay. But anyway, I like that I can go on a vacation, so to speak. That I can do things that I enjoy. There we go. That was just a massive... Ah! It sounded horrific. Huh? Oh. Maybe it's just this corner. Let's... Okay. Now I don't hear any others. So it should be okay. There we go. We beat it. There we go. But yeah, I just love that I can go on a vacation, or that I can take a break for a day. If I'm feeling sick, if I had the flu, and that was kind of the other issue. When Wyn was here, I was unfortunately kind of under the weather for a lot of it. Like, I had a massive headache the entire time. I had a burning fever that I denied having the entire time, despite Wyn knowing better. And you can ask her. She was like, "Are you feeling sick? Do you have a fever?" And I was like, No, no, I'm not sick. I'd be like crawling around like dead. But I denied being sick. I tried my best. She didn't believe me at all. And it was true. I felt pretty sick for a lot of it. But that in itself, like, I should be able to take days off for things like that if I'm sick without feeling the pressure and the stress that, oh, if I don't get a video out, it's going to be a massive issue here. Yes, I do need that. I think. What we got here? So I wanted to just talk about some of the stuff we did. So we went to movies. We walked around marketplaces, went comic book shopping, which was kind of cool. Did that kind of thing. And just kind of hung out the whole time. It was pretty cool. And in doing so, I didn't get a lot of the videos out. Oh, I didn't get any of the chickens down here. Hopefully there aren't too many. But me and Wyn, speaking of me and Wyn, we did start a new series called Across the Time. And it's going to be a long-running series, we can tell already. It's a really, really, really involved RPG. So chances are we'll be at it for a long time. And the UHC also came out recently, which is pretty cool. The other thing I wanted to talk about was obviously that you may or may... Oops, you shouldn't see that, chat. You may or may not see this video before the event actually happens. Because I think I have another video out that I have to edit and put out. But it's Code's Ambush time, so get your Code skins ready. Get your Code's Ambush skins. Because Code Wing is going to be live streaming on Saturday. Now, like I said, I got another video that I have to put out. So even if I were to, or I think it's Saturday or Sunday. When is he streaming? It's on the weekend, so Saturday or Sunday. Just check Code Wing's Twitter. He's the one who tweets about it. He will be in control of the schedule, not me. It's not my stream, it's his stream. So get your Code's Ambush skins ready. By the time you see this video, it may or may not be already over or going to be today. Maybe it's today. If you're seeing this and it's the weekend and he's doing it on the weekend, you'll see it today. So hopefully you didn't miss it. I don't know. Depends when this video gets out. So I'm looking right now for a sign from someone who donated before. And I know who it is. Where might it be? I've got so many of these signs now. Let's see. Don't think it's in there. I didn't think it was in this room. Maybe I have to go back and look again. Because he says he donated once before. But I don't think it's in this room. This is a fairly new room. No, it's not in this room. Okay, nope. We're on a hunt. We're on a hunt for a donation. I'll go check this one more time. In the meantime, I gotta eat. So I'm excited about the Code's Ambush, though. Code doesn't stream very frequently, but periodically I do things to kind of try to push him to do that. Like, I suddenly started wearing the Code's Ambush skin for no reason. And that, I think, probably reminded him that, hey, maybe I should do a live stream soon. So that's good. I like that he's doing one. And I love the fact that he gets all the fans to wear the little Code's Ambush skins and stuff. I don't see it. I don't see a donation in here. I really don't. But I gotta say, if you donated once, because I think maybe it's in here. I'll go check in here. This might be where the confusion is. This is the Dino Donor Room, and this was a special event. This was a special donation room where people only got put in here once, and if they were in another room, then that's fine, but to get into this room was special, and it doesn't go towards the other donations. So like James V, who I think is one of our Emerald donators, for example, he's got a $10 donation in this separate room as well. Let's see. Ah, yes, here it is. I bet that's it. So because this donation is in the Dino Donor Room, it's completely different. And we need a new donation sign for this donation. But it's a special one. So I'm going to read this. Actually, I didn't come prepared. I didn't come prepared with what I need. I need another sign now. And I actually need a different material as well. So it's kind of crazy, but okay, I got signs in here just for that reason. I need this because this is a big donation, you guys. Yeah. So let's get to this right now. It came with a big message, and it was, "Dear Poet, I have donated X amount of dollars to you because I think that what you do is amazing. No matter how depressing my day has been, I know that I can come home and watch your vids and can be cheered up. You are an amazing YouTuber, I'm not reading this right. And I am looking forward for what is to come. I have been a subscriber since you had almost 20,000 subs. I don't know how I can show you how much your vids cheer me up, but here you go." And then he donated. P.S. I donated once before, and that's what I found in the Dino Donor Room. I hope that I didn't. I looked twice. I hope I didn't miss it in the other room, but I think that's where the confusion was. But he wants me to put a different name on it. And that's his YouTube channel. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll donate. I'll donate. I'll donate to you. Brian, I will change this sign as well. It was $25 for this. And the YouTube channel was Brian. Oh, this is going to be. That's Brain. Your brain. This is not going to fit on one sign, I'm pretty sure. St. Pierre. Oh, no, this is not going to fit. Dash. No. What if I do this? I'll start up here. Brian. Saint. Is there a dot? I guess not if it's in a name, right? Pierre Valier. Like, oh, it still doesn't fit. You gotta get a shorter name. I'm just change it. Saint. What if I do this? Saint. That's not it. Pierre dash Valier. I can type it, but man, that name, Saint Pierre dash Valier. It's supposed to be a space in between Saint Pierre. Anyway, it's his YouTube channel. I'm sure if you looked that up, that you would find it. And the total amount was here, $25. Now, what I'm going to do is take that same name and put it in the new hall here. Right over here. This one's going to be a diamond donation. Bam. Same name. Brian St. Pierre dash Valier. This one is $100. So thank you very much for that amazing donation of like 100. That's it blows me away. Especially when, you know, I donate 50% of that to charity as well. So it goes to special needs. And yeah, it's just an amazing thing. What can I say? But we're not done yet. We're not done yet. That isn't the only sign that'll have that name on it. This is the third one. Because I'm going into the Amazon donors room, which I don't go into very often, but it's one of my favorite rooms. Because in this Amazon donor room, these are the donations that people have donated items, actual items that I have on my Amazon wish list, which is in the description of these videos too, which I haven't updated in a long time. I will try again to update it periodically, but it's difficult to find things on Amazon that I really like. I wish there was a better system, a better site, a better way, something like that, without exposing my address to everyone out there in the world. Because I'm against P.O. boxes, by the way, but that's an aside. These donations were items that I wish I could have, but I couldn't really afford. Even something as simple as steak knives, for example. I always wanted steak knives, but it was always that thing where I'd go to the store and I'd be like, do I get steak knives or do I buy the cheese that I need for this week? Like, it's just a little thing where it would be nice if I could have that, but I'm not going to spend my money on that. A bread pan. I always wanted to make banana breads and bread pudding and things like that. But it was just one of those things where I would like to, but it's not a necessary cost for me, so I don't buy it. It was donated to me. And so on and so forth. The sleep resistance was the French press, coffee French press. And this is kind of in the same vein, and I'm very happy that I got it. So, bam, you get your thing right under the leaves. Put your thing there. Brian St. Pierre Valier. And there's not really a... That's all that I have to put there, right? On the fence, cool knives, rise up lights, blah 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 blah. That's all I need. I need another sign though now. I realize, because I decided that I was gonna remind myself what those items were, right? Because it's easy to put a name and a little message, but I don't remember what the items were sometimes, unfortunately, because my brain farts. This was a mug warmer, which was it's awesome. I'm using it actually, like, literally this second. You hear me tapping on it? I don't know if you can hear me tapping on it, but that's me. That's it in front of me right now. I'm using it. It's the coolest thing. I used to have one years ago at this office I worked at, because I got this thing, right, where I use my sleep resistance, my coffee press, and I get to working, I get to recording, I get to doing things like I'm doing right now, and I'll talk for an hour. I'll talk and talk and talk for an hour. I'll say, maybe I'll record for 15 minutes. 15 minutes is all that I need. And I'll pour myself a nice, big, hot coffee and get to recording. And then by the time the recording's done, I take a sip of my coffee because I finally get to it. And it's ice cold. And you get that shudder because it's disgusting. And, it's just... I needed this coffee warmer. It's like a little mini hot plate. And he got it for me. And, I mean... it's something that I've always wanted, and that's what that wish list really is about, is just little things that I've always wanted that I never went out of my way to buy, because I always wanted to put my money into more valuable things like food and paying for the bills and stuff. So it's super appreciated when someone gets me something like that. And you can even ask Wyn. Wyn was there when I opened it, and I actually started to cry. And I mean, it just shows how much it means to me. As soon as I opened it up, I was like bawling like a little kid. Like, just, I don't know. It just meant so much that someone would go out of their way to get me a gift like that. Especially since I just celebrated my birthday and I didn't tell you guys about it. I don't want you guys to really know when my birthday is. I don't care for you to say happy birthday to me. It's not something that I think is necessary. It's something very personal that I want family and friends to be able to say, and that's kind of how I leave it. You know, if someone says happy birthday to me because they've remembered when my birthday was, that means a lot. And family and friends are the ones who can celebrate it with me. If a complete stranger comes to me and says happy birthday, it's not that it doesn't have any meaning. I still appreciate it, yeah, but it's just a little bit less of a necessary thing in my life. Like, I know that they're saying it just to be nice and not that they are actual friends of mine. You know, I hope you know what I mean. It's not like I don't appreciate it, but that's why I didn't be like, go on Twitter and say, hey everybody, it's my birthday, and then roll in the happy birthday wishes, you know? It's not what I want. I don't want that. But with all that said, when I received that gift and it was so close to my birthday, my brain put the two together, and even if he had no idea that it was my birthday, which I'm sure he didn't, but even if he didn't, it still meant a lot to me to get something so close to my birthday like that, because growing up I never got birthday presents, not once. You know, it's not something that my parents did. This is Dave's office, by the way. I see he's thinking about putting in a balcony too, perhaps. He's got a little bar with sink. Very cool. I still enjoy my office. I've done a few improvements. I've now put in a guest's chair, a clock so I can see what time it is. A little bit of I've put some foliage in here, some greenery, flower, and a cacti, just so that it brightens up the place. So that's my office. Yup. But anyway, that meant a lot. It really did. Getting something so close to my birthday for some reason. So thank you so much for that donation. Both donations, the $100 and the Amazon donor thing. They go in two separate rooms. Now that's the third one for you. Congratulations. And he does have a YouTube channel, like he said. So if you want to go and check it out, feel free. You can go say thank you to him for me as well by checking him out. So yeah, that's basically all I wanted to talk about today. Not a whole lot. I also wanted to say that I've been working on my house like crazy. I've been just funneling money apparently into contractors' hands. I've had my air conditioning turned on, brand new air conditioning. Ta-da! I've got all the electrical in my house now. 100% of the electrical is finished in my house, which to me is just absolutely incredibly amazing, perfect. It'll save me on insurance every month now because apparently my house is now safe to live in. It's a stupid. I don't want to get into that, but basically when I moved into the house, they said the electricity in the house was not really safe, and so I had to pay more on my insurance every single month. That's fixed now, so yay. I've got new carpets coming in for the upstairs because the old carpets are like from the 70s and they're gross. And mycelium, nope. And what else? Oh, new windows are being put in. The 100-year-old cracked, falling out windows of my house are being replaced. So all coming along. That's what's been taking up so much of my time. I'm doing drywall work, everything like that. You can ask Wyn again. Like, ask Wyn everything. Just go and ask her questions about me all the time. Ask her what she's up to. Ask her if I cried when I got the gift. Ask her all the work that I've been doing on my house. She was here, so she can attest to all of it. But that's why I've been busy. That's what I wanted to update you guys on. I got pranked. We did donations. I showed you my office updates. Dave's office there too. Ah, great. Perfect. Codes ambush. Don't forget that too. So we'll be seeing you guys on TimeShot. Bye-bye.